Hey everyone, my name is Russell Brunson. I want to welcome you to episode number 7 of the .comSecrets Daily Sketch. Today we're going to be talking about internet marketing math. I'm going to be showing you this new shake I just invented. I'm going to ask for your help naming it and show you some unicorn meat that the guys at Kajabi sent me and a whole bunch more. So come on over and let's get started. Alright, so today I want to talk a little about internet marketing math. Now most of you guys know that I wasn't the smartest kid in school. I did graduate from Boise State University with a whopping 2.1 GPA, yet I did learn a couple cool things about math that have helped me in my internet marketing career. So the first thing I want to talk about is one of the metrics that we look at every single day that's very important to understand, and it still amazes me that people come with me with an offer or a website and don't know this metric. This is the most important metric you can learn in your online marketing business, is what is your EPC. And EPC stands for earnings per click. How much money am I as an affiliate going to make every time I send a click to your website? So if I send 1,000 clicks, how much money am I going to make? That's what an affiliate wants to know. As me, when I'm creating an offer, I want to know what's my EPC, so I know how much money I can spend on advertising. Everything you do all revolves around this one magic metric. And if you know the number of this metric, it's going to make your job a million times easier. It makes it easy to make a lot of money online. So that's the first thing. Okay, so the way you kind of figure this initial metric out is you want to start driving some traffic yourself. So let's say I go and I put up my offer, I drive, I'm going to go buy a solo ad, or I'm going to drive some pay-per-click, or I drive some stuff to it. I'm going to see what happens. So let's say I send 100 clicks, I come over here and I make $22 from those clicks. Now I can just do the math, reverse engineer that, and I figure out exactly what my EPC is. So on 100 clicks, $22, my EPC is, what's that going to be? $2.02 per click. So every click I made $2.02. Okay. Now, why it's important to know that stats is for a couple reasons. First off, I'm going to go try to find affiliates. When I find affiliates, I'm going to say, when I promoted, I got $2.02 EPC. Now, as an affiliate, you're going to make 50% affiliate commission, so you're probably going to make around $1 EPC. Okay, so that's why it's important. Or let's say I'm going to go to Facebook and drive ads, or I'm going to go to pay-per-click, or I'm going to go buy a solo ad, or whatever I'm going to do. I'm going to go buy those ads. I need to know this because I know that if I'm going to pay $1 per click in Facebook, and I'm averaging $2 per click, that's the game I'm going to win. If you remember back in episode, I think 2, I talked about money boxes, about creating something where you put $1 into a box and out comes $2, if I can make a dollar sign. That's what we're talking about here. Find out your EPC, because as soon as you get the EPC right on an offer, now you have something like this, you can start just dumping more and more money in the front of it. Okay, so that's kind of the first metric you want to know in your business is what is your EPC. Okay, and a lot of people ask me, well, Russell, what is a good EPC? And that's something that changes. I can't just tell you this is a good EPC. It changes so much. Depends on which channel. Like my EPC for traffic I send through Facebook is going to be different than my EPC through email, different than social media. Okay, EPC is going to be different for every channel, but you want to kind of find out in this channel this is what we're averaging. Okay, now for me, as an affiliate, if I'm promoting something as an affiliate, I'm looking for something on the low end. About $1.50 EPC is usually something that's kind of good. If it gets to about $3 EPC, you've got a home run. Okay, if an affiliate's going to make $3, that means the overall EPC is closer to $6 if you're paying an affiliate 50%. Okay, so for me, again, $1.50 EPC is good, $2 is better, $3 is awesome, and about $4, that's when you see offers that just blow up and explode. Okay, if you see someone that's mailing, you see someone that's got an offer out there, and you see everyone and their dog emailing it, I don't care what industry you're in, it's because the EPCs are high. Everyone's making a lot of money from that offer. Okay, so that's what you want to do. So again, for your own testing, you want the EPC to be higher than what you're spending for the click. For an affiliate, you want to make sure they're making at least $1.50 and beyond. Okay, so that's kind of the EPC thing. The next number we want to look at is what we call your DPL. DPL. Okay, this stands for your dollar per lead. Now this comes more into, this math equation comes more when you start looking at back-end stuff that you're doing. Okay, this is all front end. How much we're making immediately point of sale type thing. Okay, so an affiliate sends a click, they're making $2.02 point of sale right then at that point. The DPL kind of looks at more of the broader picture. How much am I going to make off this lead? And it's not like a lifetime value. Like you look at lifetime value, that's like how much am I going to make off this person forever. A lot of people talk about lifetime value of a customer. I think it's a bunch of crap because it's too hard to test a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. I don't care about that. DPL is what I look at, and DPL is usually more like a 2 to 3 month period of time. So it's kind of like lifetime value customer, but it's more realistic and actual something you can track. So DPL is going to tie in things like what's the continuity that I got off of them. If I call them on the phone, how much is my back-end sales, and things like that. Okay. Now, when I'm running any kind of business, what I want to do is I want to make sure that up front, my EPC, that I'm getting as close to break even on my EPC as possible, and then I make my money back here with the DPL stuff, on the continuity, on the back-end coaching, anything else I'm selling in the back. This is typically where big business owners make their money. Okay? Because again, if I'm making a $2 EPC, if I can spend $2 to get a click, I'm going to get a lot more traffic, a lot more people into it, but then where am I making my money in 30 days and 60 days and 90 days off of those customers? Okay, that's really the other equation you want to look at. So those are the two kind of mathematical things you want to look at in your internet marketing business. What's your EPC on your offer, and what's your dollar per lead? How much you're making off of those leads over about a 3-month period of time through your continuity, through your back-end sales, other things like that. If you got these two things figured out, it makes your job so easy. You can make so much money, and that's what I want to really drill into your guys' heads today. All right, thanks so much. Let's come back, and I'm going to show you guys how to make this amazing shake. Okay, so today I'm inventing actually, as we go, a brand new shake that sounded really good. So I need you guys' help naming the shake. I don't know what to name it yet, but it looks awesome. So this is where we're starting out. We're starting out with the baby coconut again. This is one of my new favorite things to put in a shake. I did all the work ahead of time because it's a nightmare to cut it open, skin it. So I already put the juice in here. Here's the meat that's ready to go in there. So there's the coconut meat. So there is the base of the shake. Now, next thing I want to do is actually mango. In fact, last week or 2 days ago, I made a Shrek shake with mangoes in it. Awesome. So if anyone wants to try that mix up. So I got some mangoes. I'm going to throw in here some fresh mangoes with my shake. So I got coconut and mangoes. Next thing I'm going to do is throw in some frozen bananas. My wife likes to wrap hers in tin foil, so I brought these from home today. We're going to throw in some frozen bananas. I think I'm throwing 2 because I'm just feeling really banana today. So we got 2 frozen bananas. I'm going to do a shot of almond milk because you always want, this is like the staple. You need almond milk in your diet. It's very alkaline. It's very good for you. It's the best thing in the world. So I'm going to throw some almond milk in there. Not sure how much. That looks about good. And then some ice just so we can make it kind of slushy. And this is a new shake. Who here thinks this is going to be good? I'm not sure yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be awesome. So again, I need help naming the shake. The Coca Mango or something fun like that could be cool. Okay, we're going to blend her up and see what is going to happen at the end. All right. Let's test this guy out and see how it turned out. It looks really good. Looks like banana pudding or vanilla pudding or something. That's like drinking ice cream or like pudding ice cream. This is really good. Okay, this might be one of my new favorites. So I need your guys' opinion. Name it down below. The coconut mango, the mango nut, whatever you guys want to call it, let me know down below. Make one of these, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys. All right, for my final thoughts today, I got 2 things I want to talk about. The first one is unicorn meat. This is a gift that was sent to me from one of our viewers, actually the guys who developed Kajabi. I want to thank you guys for sending me the unicorn meat. It's an excellent source of sparkles, as you can read here on the front. And the best thing is if you actually open the can up, it has unicorn parts. Here's the unicorn head with its X'd out eyes. Here's its leg. Anyway, so it's a Can-O unicorn. We'll probably try to blend this up tomorrow in our shake of the day, make a unicorn shake, so that's kind of the game plan. Anyway, thanks you guys for the unicorn meat. The other thing I want to talk about is I want to start instilling in everybody that I talk to a mantra. Okay, and I'm big about mantras. Mantras are such an important part of all of our life, and I got things like that in different parts of my life. But the mantra I want all you guys to have for your online business is I want you guys always thinking every single day is, how can I give myself a raise every day? How can I give myself a raise today? So when you sit down on your computer the first day, how can I give myself a raise today? Now, I first learned this concept initially from a guy named John Reese. Some of you guys have probably heard of him, one of my early mentors and a brilliant marketer. But I remember I was reading an article or something from him, and he talked about how every day he comes in his business and figures out, how can I give myself a raise today? You know, can I add one more email to my autoresponder sequence? Can I split test this headline? Can I add an extra upsell here? What can I do today to give myself a raise? And it was nice because he didn't talk about, how to get more traffic and more of this and more of this. It's coming back looking at, here's my existing business model. What can I do to give myself a raise today? And I want you guys making that kind of your mantra, kind of your thought point is, okay, I've got my business, it's running now, what can I do to give myself a raise today? And when you start asking those type of questions, you start coming out with really smart answers about how do I tweak this, how do I change this, how do I increase this, how do I make this part better? And you start looking at the right things in your business as opposed to the wrong things. So that's kind of my goal for today, and you can hear me talk a lot more about this over the next few, probably for the next few weeks, is how to give yourself a raise every single day. So thanks you guys so much for watching the show. Give us your comments down below. Help me name the shake, and feel free to send us gifts. I actually got 2 or 3 t-shirts in the mail in the last day or so, so I'll start wearing those in the next episodes. This was my last nice shirt. So now it's time to start promoting you guys. So again, if you're an Illuminati member, send me your t-shirt. We'll promote you live on the air. Thanks you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.